Hello, everyone, and welcome. We're so glad you're here. Today, we're going to talk about important things regarding cell phone, tablet, and computer safety. The title of our presentation is Keeping You and Your Family Safe Online. Today, we're going to review how to stay safe when using computers, phones, and the internet. Think of it like learning the rules for crossing the street, but in the digital world. Just like you look both ways before crossing, we need to learn how to look out for danger online. Why does this matter? Because we use the internet for many things: school, work, games, videos, and talking to people we love. When we know the rules, we can enjoy all of that safely. We will try to find one new tip you can use at home. First, let's learn what the word cybersecurity means. Our first big question is, what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity might sound like a big word, but it just means keeping your information safe and private when you use the internet. We use the internet for school, work, games, and to talk to friends and family. That means we share a lot of personal information, and we need to protect it. Think about it like this: you lock your door to keep your home and things safe. Cybersecurity is like locking your online door to protect your photos, messages, and money. Another way to think of it: your information is a treasure. Passwords and other tools are the treasure chest lock. If you keep the lock strong, your treasure is safe. Today, we're going to learn how to build the strongest locks possible. Can you name one thing online you would want to protect? An account with personal information, your email, or even your phone's photos. Now, let's look at why this is so important. We need to do this because, just like in real life, there are some people online who try to trick others. They might want to steal your money, pretend to be you to fool your friends or family, or sometimes they just want to cause trouble. Our goal is to learn how to keep them out of our digital lives. The first and most important lock we have is our password. Your password is your first lock for keeping your online account safe. A strong password is like a strong lock. It makes it really hard for anyone else to break in. If you use a simple password, like your pet's name or 123456, that's like leaving your front door wide open. The slide reminds us, don't use easy to guess passwords like birthdays, pet names, or simple number patterns. Ask yourself, could a person who knows me guess this? If yes, it's not strong. There are 3 simple steps to making a great password. Step 1. Make it unique. Use a different password for every account. If one gets stolen, your other accounts will still be safe. Think one key for each door. Step 2. Use passphrases. A passphrase is a short sentence or group of words that's easy to remember but hard for others to guess. For example, Pizza Rain Dance 77 exclamation mixes letters, numbers, and symbols, and it's fun to remember. Step 3. Keep it secret. Never share your password with anyone except a spouse, parent, or guardian. It's just like your house key, private and personal. If someone asks for your password, even a friend, the answer is no. Quick tip: if a website offers a show password eye icon, use it to make sure you typed it right, then hide it again. Now that we've locked the front door, let's learn how to double lock it. Now, let's talk about an even stronger kind of protection called multi-factor authentication, or MFA. Think of MFA like adding a second lock to your door. First, you type your password. That's the first lock. Then you get a special code sent to your phone or email. That's your second lock. Sometimes it can be a fingerprint or face scan too. Even if someone knows your password, they can't get into your account without that special code. This is one of the best ways to protect your most important accounts, like email, banking, or online games. Here's a tip: turn on MFA in your account settings whenever you see the option. It usually says security or two-step verification. Now that we've double locked our digital doors, let's look at one of the most common online tricks: phishing. Phishing is when scammers send fake emails that look real. They pretend to be your school, your bank, or a store. They want you to click a link or open an attachment. These messages might say things like, "You won a prize," or "Your account is locked." But what they're really doing is trying to steal your information. They often sound urgent, like "act now," because they want you to panic and click quickly. A safe habit: if an email makes you feel scared or rushed, pause and ask someone you trust to take a look at it. The rule is simple: don't take the bait. Watch for warning signs: bad spelling, strange links, or messages asking for money or passwords. Let's take a closer look at how to spot a phishing email. Here's how to spot a phishing message. The sender isn't someone you know. The message uses generic greetings like "Dear Customer" instead of your name. It tries to make you rush or worry. It has spelling or grammar mistakes. It includes unexpected attachments or strange links. It may even request money or ask you to enter your password. If you see any of those things, stop. Don't click. Check the sender's email address carefully. When in doubt, delete the email. Now onto smishing, which is using text messages for phishing. The same tricks can happen by text message, and that's called smishing. Smishing is phishing through text messages. You might see, "Click here to claim your prize," or "Your account is locked. Click here now." These texts use urgent words to make you act fast, but that's exactly how they trick you. Be careful with texts from numbers you don't know. Don't click links unless you're 100% sure they're real. And remember, your bank will never text you asking for your password or PIN. If a message promises free money or prizes, it's fake. If it asks for personal information, delete it. When in doubt, show the text to a spouse, parent, guardian, or trusted friend first. Here are the warning signs to watch for. If a text comes from a number you don't know, be careful. If the message sounds scary or urgent, like "Your account is locked," or "Act now," that's a big red flag. Never click a link unless you are 100% sure it's real. Real companies will never ask you to click a link in a text to fix your account. If the message says you won a prize or free money, but you didn't enter anything, it's fake. Never share personal information like your password, PIN, or ID numbers in a text. Look for spelling mistakes or weird wording. Those are clues it might be a scam. If you ever get a text that feels wrong or confusing, stop. Don't click. Don't reply. Show it to a spouse, parent, guardian, or a trusted friend first. Remember, if something feels off, it probably is. Now let's look at how scammers use phone calls to trick people. Vishing is a mix of voice and phishing. It happens when scammers call and try to trick people into thinking they are real. They might pretend to be from your bank, a store, or even the government. They'll say there's a problem and you need to pay right away. Or they'll ask for your personal information like your password or bank account number. They try to sound very official or very scary. If someone calls and says you must pay now, hang up right away. Then call the company back using a number you know is real, like from their website or a bill. Here's a tip: it's okay to not answer unknown numbers. Let it go to voicemail. Up next, we'll see the warning signs of these fake phone calls. Here's how to spot a vishing scam. You don't know the number, but they keep calling. The caller says there's a big problem and you must act fast. They ask for private information. They pretend to be someone else, like someone you trust. They use scary words or threats. They pretend to be a company and ask you to pay in weird ways. If you hear any of these, hang up. It's always safer to double check later by calling the real company yourself. Extra tip: No real company will ever ask for gift cards or codes over the phone. Next, we'll look at how scammers are now using fake videos and voices to trick people. Now, we're moving into something newer, trickier, and happening more often than usual. It's called deepfakes. Bad guys can make fake videos or fake voices that look and sound real. They might make someone say or do something that never really happened, or even pretend to be a famous person asking for money or help, trying to get you to believe them. Even though deepfakes look real, there are clues to spot them. When a video shocks you, pause and ask, is this true? Let's see what to look for when you think a video might be fake. Here are some common signs of a deepfake. 1. Faces or voices look off. The mouth doesn't match the words, or the voice sounds robotic. 2. Too crazy to be true. If it shows something shocking, stop and think first. 3. Comes from a random source. If it's from an unofficial social media page, a strange message, or a new account, do not trust it. 4. The content tries to scare or trick you. If it asks for money or quick action, it's fake. So, what can you do? Don't share it right away. Check trusted news sites or ask a spouse, parent, guardian, or trusted friend first. If it's real, you'll find it in more than one trusted place. All right, let's move away from scams and into everyday habits that can keep your information safe. Just like you keep your home safe, you should protect your digital space too. Here are some simple habits. Lock your devices. Always use a password, PIN, or fingerprint lock on your phone or computer. It keeps curious eyes out. If you step away, even for 1 minute, lock your device. Update your software. When your phone or apps ask to update, don't ignore it. Updates fix problems that hackers could use. Think of it like a health check for your device. Quick tip: pick a time each week to check for updates. Don't overshare. Be careful what you post online. Once it's out there, it's hard to delete. Don't share personal information like your birthday, home address, or school name. And don't post answers to security questions like your mom's maiden name or your first pet's name. Scammers also use money tricks to steal from people. Remember, real companies will never ask you to pay for anything with gift cards such as bills, prizes, etc. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Especially if you win something when you never entered a drawing. Don't share your bank pins with anyone. If the bank calls you, they will never need that information. Now let's move on to learning more about safe internet habits. Here are a few habits that keep you safe every day. Only download apps from official app stores. Keep your devices with you at all times when you're in a public place, such as a library or store. Don't click pop-up ads that say you won a prize or download for free. Be careful with USB drives from others. They can carry computer germs. Here are some more tips. Log out of shared computers when you're done. Use Wi-Fi you trust. Public Wi-Fi can be risky for private things. Good habits keep you safe online, just like healthy habits keep your body strong. Okay, time to review everything we've learned today. Let's review our key safety steps. 1. Use strong, unique passwords. 2. Turn on multi-factor authentication for extra protection. 3. Watch for scams in emails, texts, and phone calls. 4. Practice safe habits like locking your devices. 5. Think before sharing anything online. And 6. Verify any suspicious messages. These small actions can make a big difference. Identity theft protection services can provide an extra layer of support. These services monitor your personal information, alert you to suspicious activity, and help restore your identity if something goes wrong. While they are optional, they can offer added peace of mind for you and your family. If you choose to use one, Be sure to research and select a trusted provider that fits your needs. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick knowledge check. You'll see a few questions based on what we just covered. Take a moment to think about your answer before it appears on the screen. There's no need to write anything down. Just answer in your head and see how you do. Let's get started. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity means protecting your personal information and keeping it safe when you use the internet. You should use the same password for every account. Using the same password for multiple accounts makes it easier for someone to access all of your information if one account is compromised. What is multi-factor authentication, or MFA? MFA adds an extra layer of protection by requiring a second step, like a code sent to your phone. If you feel pressured or rushed by an email, you should ask someone you trust. Scammers often create urgency, so it's always best to pause and ask someone you trust before taking action. Try not to give personal details when sharing online. Sharing personal details online can put your information at risk, even if your account is private. Great job! Whether you got all of them right or learned something new along the way, you've taken an important step towards staying safe online. Remember that small actions like using strong passwords, staying alert for scams, and thinking before you click can make a big difference. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We hope you found this information valuable. Remember, if something doesn't look or feel right, pause. Don't click anything. Then ask someone you trust. I'd like for you to pick one tip you learned today and try it, like updating a device or turning on multi-factor authentication. Be safe, be smart, and always think before you click. This presentation was brought to you by Community Care Plan, the health plan with a heart.